all this time I got, here I can't work out for medical stupid reasons, and so that's like driving me insane. So like to make up for that, apparently I turn to social media, and I like to literally get involved and open my mouth a lot because I grew up that way where I'd always provoke. I'd play devil's advocate too, just to try and get responses from people to get them to see the other side. I would purposely, like just aggravate or agitate people if I knew they were easily aggravated, because that's just me and who I am. Because a lot of people out there are just so one-track minded that sometimes you got to poke them a little bit, give them a little bit of a shock to maybe get them to change a little bit of their thinking pattern, so maybe they can, realize something will come to light up top, and maybe they'll see your point rather than waiting for, again, your opinion to come out of or their opinion to come out of your mouth, which is where we're at today, where literally facts don't mean shit. People literally have just chosen their sides, and it's literally the sides are liberal and conservative. Conservatives. There's no Republican or Democrat anymore. It's truly just liberal and conservative. And anyone in the middle, I'm sorry, but y'all you're so small of a group and a minority of a group that it doesn't mean shit really, because the difference that you're gonna make is so minimal that it's a droplet of water in the ocean at this point in time. But you can go wave your little flag and say, hey, I voted for Jorgensen or whoever, but that's taking away a vote from Biden or Trump. And then the craziest thing about this is normally I've spoken out against Trump. I voted for Obama, and I've been on both sides, or I try and see it down the line or down the middle. But the thing that's getting me today is you're seeing such an advancement by the left. They've put on such an offense, an offensive that they've where we delineate, where we're conservatives are like, okay, here's my limit. Once they get past this limit, that's when it's all right, get into the closet and break out all your ammo and your guns and your American flags, and let's do this bullshit. A lot of people just sit at home and go, oh well, that sucks, I'm just gonna drink my coffee and be mad on Facebook. Because the reason for that is, what I've seen is a lot of conservatives are, in all honesty, they're more tolerant. But what I mean by that is they're willing to put up with more because of the fact that they don't want their lifestyles changed, and to actually take up something and go out and do stuff that requires effort, that's going to require possibly a little bit of a sacrifice, and they don't want their life to be molested upon. They just want to continue living their simple life. Well, the problem with that is, while they're thinking that, and while they're just sitting back and letting this happen because they keep raising their limit, oh, once they cross the line here, oh, never mind, I meant here. The left has already reached their limit. They're like, nope. The moment Trump won, they were like, our limit's been reached. We're, bitch and moan. We're going to go, and then everything after that was just added fuel to the fire, where it was like, shit, this happened, so we're gonna go terrorize some shit. This happened, we're gonna go terrorize shit over here. We're gonna put shit on fire over here. We're gonna tag and put BLM and shit over here, and Antifa, welcome, come on in. And we're gonna set up our own little city inside of a city and stuff like that, and then make it a country somehow. Like, the shit that's happening is freaking insane. And we're looking at it like we're getting so desensitized to it that it's like, I don't understand it. We're so desensitized to what we wake up and see in the news anymore that we're like, wow, nothing shocks us anymore. But that's the problem. Nothing shocks us anymore. The fact that we're not letting anything shock us on the conservative side, and I say us because I'm more conservative than I'll ever be liberal, is the fact that no one truly is waking up. And by the time that conservatives finally do wake up, it's going to be too late. The left will have already infiltrated everything. And the left's applauding right now. They're like, yay. But the problem is look at the nonsense. Like, I saw a video of a white chick with her mask down here holding a BLM sign, yelling at 3 black cops, calling them racists. Like, literally, you can't make this shit up anymore. And that is literally the mindset. The mindset of the left is so hypocritical. However, they've been so indoctrinated, and they've bought into the propaganda so much so, because that's been this whole machine that's been going along. Their only stance truly is hate Trump. Nothing from that. It is hate Trump. Hey, hate Trump. They get that. Remember how they used to make fun with, like, America, and then everyone would yell, God bless America, and everyone yelled, like, if you didn't know what you were going to say as a talking point, you would just say, and God bless the United States of America, and the crowd goes crazy. That's the left's, that's their chant. Their chant is, fuck Trump. And everyone's like, yay. They might not have anything to say, but shit, Joe Biden could literally just read, off his little paper, and my stance is fuck Trump. And all the liberals are going to be like, yay, get him out. They have no idea what comes next. What's Joe Biden's policy? But I'm not talking about that right now. What I'm talking about is the fact that the right, the conservatives, are allowing the left to advance so far and so much and take on so much ground that in order for conservatives to catch up, they literally, their limit has to be right here and now. Like right now it's been crossed. And everyone has to meet their same intensity with that. They have to match that intensity. And that's not happening right now. And that's the big worry right now. And right now, it doesn't matter if Trump's in office or not. Like, that was not truly a win for conservatives, because look what's happening around him. We're truly seeing how much power a president of the United States of America does not have. When not everyone is on your side, you really don't have that much power as a president of the United States. And that's for a purpose and a point. But when the people who are literally telling you, nope, you don't have that power, when they're so radicalized and extreme in their own right, that becomes much more dangerous than just a president who is the left sees as extreme, which Trump truly is not extreme. I don't think he's smart enough to be that extreme. However, at this point in time, it's causing it to where anyone on the right, like, it doesn't matter who the Republican nominee would be, you have to vote for them. Because if you are trying to be woke and you're like, no, I'm going to go vote for Biden, like the danger of letting the left win, at this point in time, we are truly seeing it. Rights will be infringed upon. And they're going to use the fear tactics that they've been doing. They're going to use fear as a virtue. Like, how dare you, mask shaming. How dare you not wear your mask for my safety? Okay, well then if that's the case, then why aren't you yelling at, why am I not yelling at you for not having a gun on yourself for my safety? You could protect me if something were to pop off right now, but you choose not to have a sidearm on you. But yet, I'm the asshole because masks don't do shit. America's gone fucking insane right now. And we're living it. We're living the movie Idiocracy. We're literally living, we're living out, 1984. We're seeing all this shit happen, and no one except the left is doing anything about it. Right-wing and conservative politicians are just every day doing exactly what I'm doing right here, throwing up a video, throwing up a tweet, saying, hey, do this, do that. We can't let this happen, but no one is doing a thing about it. Not one person. I don't see anyone doing anything about it. I don't see literally anyone out there confronting Antifa or BLM, because BLM's not about Black lives. It's truly not. It's against it, actually. It's the oxymoron of it all. It's the fact that it literally is an organization created by white people to literally suppress black people that much further, but by at the same time making them believe that, hey, this is a movement for me and this is going to benefit me somehow, some way. Really? The video I just threw up today of a black man with pants around his ankles, pulling out a gun and shooting at a lady and killing her little child, and yet there's no uproar, there's no riots, protests, or anything like that, because again, it's all a facade. It's all about sparking emotion and getting emotional outrage and emotional response from everything. And with an emotional response, that's where you kind of lasso it and get that control. And that's why you have political officials or politicians taking a knee, like for a photo op. I mean, this shit, everyone's pandering so much right now, and unfortunately, I think the division has grown so much that in order to get the two sides to come together, it's going to take something extremely, almost cataclysmic, in my opinion, to get the two sides to come together and to realize everyone is being played right now. You are all being played. We're all being played. And we're seeing, in my opinion, we're seeing the downfall of the U.S. as we knew it, and it's sad. And there's nothing truly that we can do about it, other than if we put our limit right here and it's already been crossed. Now is the time to act, and it has to be met the same amount of intensity as the left, because the left's been doing a hell of a job. I mean, and a very commendable and plottable job of the intensity that they put into their movement. And even though it's based on propaganda and indoctrination, look, it's worked. It's working. And the right is literally just, well, I'm still cozy on my couch, so everything's fine. Yeah, this is horrible. This is shitty. But I'm just going to sit here and continue to yell away on Facebook, and that's all I'm going to do. No, more needs to happen. Anyway, this was a rant. That's always a rant of mine. The shit that's going on in my head. Anyway, hey, stay safe out there. I mean, everywhere you go, you're seeing people for no fucking reason whatsoever getting shot, killed, punched, knocked out, or anything. And I'm telling you, if be a God-fearing red, white, and blue American. If don't get caught, don't be stupid, don't think you can take on a crowd. Break contact, create space, get away, come out with your life, and don't be a victim. Don't allow yourselves to be a victim. But go out in numbers. Don't think you're a one-man Superman show of hey, I'm going to be able to go out and take on all these BLM protesters or whatnot, or Antifa protesters, because it's power in numbers, and if their numbers outnumber yours, then hey, don't be stupid. So anyway, good luck, man. I'm telling you, and God bless. Hey, celebrate the 4th. Be smart, and let's figure this shit out. Let's sort it out, and let's get to work.